unfortunately.
Oh fuck! I forgot
Anyways,
you.
peace.
Never mind.
Go, dude. What the fuck? You're still here.
Wait, Exodus.
Just go.
Bro, this motherfucker is still in.
Hockey, go.
Wait, Exodus. You wanna see something funny?
Kick him.
Go, Hockey.
Hockey, Exodus. Look at the video I sent you. Look at the video. Look at
That's
the video.
that's Marino.
Hockey.
Yeah,
Oh, he's muted. All right.
Okay, Frank, so we're now streaming live. You can ask them anything you like.
You're
What?
streaming right now.
Yeah, we're now streaming live.
Oh,
You
since
go
you're
ahead.
streaming right now, can
Yeah.
you stream my
Now,
screen?
OofPlux,
Stream my screen.
we missed your interview, so Frank can interview you now, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Nothing to add.
Everybody watching, this is the Hockey Elite TikTok. I just wanted to...
TikTok.
The Hockey Elite TikTok account.
It's not him, dude.
No, that is him. It is what.
That is literally Hockey
That
Elite.
is literally hockey. We're not joking, Frank. That's actually.
So, OofPlux, do you have a stash that's more than 2 dubs?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course he does, dude.
What do
Is
you
it
mean?
actually on
Yeah.
2B2T, though?
Yes.
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
just a retarded question. Kid. Get
Okay,
outta here. Come
alright.
on.
Alright, okay.
Get to the real question.
that's
The real
good to know.
juicy shit.
Alright,
See the picture I sent you.
okay, what's the most suspicious thing you've ever done on 2B that you've never actually admitted to
Oh,
anybody?
the whole squad is joining.
Go on,
okay.
what
I'm getting
Check general. Check general real quick.
What
Deep
is the most amazing? What is the biggest thing you've done on 2B2T of Flux
The
and not
biggest thing
admitted
I
to?
found on TV.
Yeah.
I just like the biggest base. I can really.
You what?
Hockey Elite is played it back. Eating toothpaste.
Let me just turn down everybody else.
Say what you're saying, man. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the most the biggest thing you've done on 2B that you would say?
The biggest thing.
Yeah, what have you done on
it's pretty
2B?
obvious, just map properly.
Yeah.
Like, pretty
Getting dogs.
Yeah, getting dogs also.
That's the biggest thing you've done.
Yeah, map properly, and then probably Eclipse, and then second is probably Eclipse. Yeah.
So what did you do to Eclipse?
Uh-huh.
What did you do to Eclipse?
I don't fucking do anything to Eclipse.
Oh.
It's big.
The group.
Where's he going? Where's Hockey Elite going?
Oh, you
I don't know. I'm
created
about to ask
Eclipse.
him about this picture of himself though. We found his TikTok.
Oh yeah,
He's a
Decker.
bit of a retard.
He was in this VC earlier, and he was like, bro, that's not me. I swear, it's not me. yeah, okay, come on.
I know
So-
it's him because he used to make Modern Warfare videos, and if you scroll down on his TikTok, he's flexing gold skins on Modern
I
Warfare.
think he
It's
looks
100%.
very, very sweet, but we're not talking
He's
about
also
him. We're
playing
talking about
hockey in this as
OofPlux.
well, so-
Yeah, I want to know what OofPlux has done on the server on 2B2T.
Okay.
Tell me why I should be
It's-
interviewing you.
Bro, he's
I-
wearing Five Nights at Freddy's pajamas, bro.
It's Mapopoly and
What is Mapopoly?
Oh my god, kid, you're so bad.
No, I'm asking the question. Like,
yeah,
obviously.
shut up, right?
This kid's not
So
taking a fucking
yeah.
Mapopoly
quiz.
is basically this so the short and story of it is basically I was like stash hunting or no, sorry, what the fuck am I talking about? No, basically I was going on this like 2BT tour of like old bases, and my friend Zeno from BSB was like, yo, you should hit up Block A Mecca. I visited a couple months ago, and there's like still a lot of shit intact, and there's like a lot of cool things there. So I was like, okay, bet. I headed over to Block A Mecca, and I find like this fucking like carpet stash with like a bunch of other shit like cactus.
Yeah.
So not T was like 40 dubs of cactus as well, which is a story for another time. But yeah, so basically me and Don stole that shit, and we brought it over to the T-game base, and then we moved it again because of no-com, and then Don had an idea. He was like, why don't we turn all this carpet into fucking map art, right? Like, TBTT theme Mapopoly, or Monopoly.
Okay.
And he made the schematic, Iron Exception, like, did a lot of the technical stuff, and I did most of the, airforming.
Well,
Don
that
did the
sounds
second
cool.
one, and then, yeah, Iron did most of the carpet placement.
Because
And then
you
the
wouldn't really want to be moving around cactus and carpet for no fucking reason. You'd want to use it
Yeah.
for something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Okay, that's cool. Mapopoly, like Monopoly, but Mapopoly, right?
Yeah.
Not related to
Yeah.
Monopoly.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. Can you actually play it, or is it destroyed, or has it been like?
We
'cause the
played
map-
it privately, and before we could like release that video or like edit it, it got so basically in the fit video, I don't know, it was covered if you paid attention there, but this guy named Carmen and his friends found it like
Do it.
February, and so they kept it a secret because like we promised them that we were like, me and Don were basically larping to them in VC like trying to negotiate, and they were like, how about you guys mention us in like the video if this gets like a Fit or Vincent video, and we were like, okay, bet. And we told Vincent to mention him, and Fit didn't because fit is fit. And,
Wow, yeah.
And then they were like, okay, cool, and they kept it a secret. And then basically afterwards, like a couple, like during Eclipse, because Cumberman didn't like me
Download that
anymore,
beta since you don't have the sticker.
so he decided to grief it. So before he could grief it, I told Don to get on and self grief it basically, and so we got to the grief before him.
Ah, I see. I see.
And basically, they were trying to clout fag because they brought this guy named Dennis Phil, and if you search him up on YouTube, he has like 400 like K subscribers or something. He gets like a lot of 2B. He makes like a lot of 2B videos now, and so they were trying to clout fag because they brought him along for the grief as well.
So for you personally, what is the definition of a clout fag?
I don't know, like someone who does stuff exclusively for clout, like someone like fucking hockey, basically.
Oh, leave
Like,
poor
okay,
old hockey out of this.
I'll provide examples. Okay, so for example, hockey first hung around anti-Eclipse because he got banned from Eclipse, and he wanted to to have some involvement with the project because at that point Maxie had told him that it was gonna get a fit video, right? And so he wanted some involvement with Eclipse. He wanted to be in some sort of fit video, right? So he was doing a lot of shit. He was like the most active person on anti-Eclipse. But since fucking hockey is a backstabbing little fucking bitch and little fucking chink, he joined. Me and Dino convinced him to join Eclipse, and then he was the biggest, like, most active person there. And every single day he would be in my DM saying, "OofPlux, did you mention me to fit? Am I going to be in the fit video?" Even though when we were originally recruiting him, he said that he didn't care about fit class. So that was pretty interesting.
I tell you what. Since you're talking personally about hockey, I will give hockey the chance to answer back later. Yeah.
Right now.
All right. Just so you guys know. Yeah.
He has me muted.
Yeah, I like to sit on the fence. So later on, I will ask Hockey what Hockey's point of view is. But you carry on, yeah? Yeah? Do you know what I mean? I'll ask him his point of view later on.
Okay.
But okay, so you have a beef with Hockey. Who else do you have a beef with? I hear you have a beef with quite a few people just lately. Like, you know, I don't
try to beef with people. You know, it just happens. It's like natural. Like the OofPlux, I'm the king. You know, and the beef just naturally pours out of me. It just happens. No, so I don't really have beef with Hockey. He's just like a retarded little incel who can't really control himself.
Wow.
Right? So
That's a little bit harsh.
He talks.
Kid, I have a question, Kid, real quick.
Yeah.
Why is your video called VC with Frank when it's
Because I'm gonna rename it. Don't worry. I was hoping you would talk more, but you're just sitting there listening. So fuck it. I shall put VC with OofPlux. And I'll fucking rename that shit.
It's 74.
Yeah, I will. I'll rename it. Don't worry. Okay.
So
So
yeah, I don't. Yeah. Should I continue on with that?
yeah, come on. Tell us all about it. Come on.
Yeah, so I don't really have beef with Hockey. He was just trying to suck my dick a lot during Eclipse, and I didn't really care. We were just basically using him, and we were gonna ban him as soon as as soon as Eclipse was over, which is exactly what happened. And he got a little pissy about it. He started calling Eclipse like a no-name group. He didn't like me very much after that, and so basically he's being very pissy to me right now, you know. And
Aww.
after someone found his TikTok, you know, I feel bad for the little
It
faction.
sounds like you
two
two need to bond over something. You know, maybe you can make friends again.
Hockey's just a G. He plays Call of Duty, you know, like the best game in the world. Honestly, I think me and him should play some Modern Warfare sometime, you know.
Yeah, maybe
that's
get it
only-
out of your systems. You know.
Exactly.
You know.
And then the
yeah.
other people I have beef with,
Yeah.
number one, Mr. Allnet, just the king of 2BGT right there.
Why do you have beef with Mr. Ornette? He's lovely. What has he done?
This is a really
He has an
interesting
ego,
story. Yeah, this is a really
Everybody has an ego. Oh my god.
This is a really
Mr.
interesting
Ornette's so
story,
nice
right?
to everybody. How could you be? What's your beef with him?
Holy fuck, who's pinging me?
Okay, listen here. So basically, Mr.
was
Allnet, right?
Grindr.
Me and Mr. Allnet really chill. You know, like before, like you know, Mr. Allnet, he was gonna interview me. He was gonna be in this video, right?
Yeah.
And recently, he started this fucking cloud grab fucking obby project, right? That we all know as the fucking. That we know as the obby logo, right? The new obby logo. And I confront him about it, like, because, like, you know, I'm a part of the air destroyer. It's kind of like, you know, I destroy obby logos. That's what I do, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, what is this obby logo? I didn't want to destroy it, because if it was anybody else's obby logo, I would have already fucking, like, tried to.
For real.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm in LA, right? I'm on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What are you guys doing? And he's like, oh, it's just something fun to do. And then I start finding out from a lot of members, especially hockey, that they're trying to get a fit video out of this. And so I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like clout grab hobby projects, but I like you as a friend, Mr. Allnet, so I'll offer you a deal. You don't try to get a fit video, I won't be for logo. And he was like, all right.
What kind of a deal
So
is
how
that?
do you
It
know
was
that
like-
he was going after Fit Cloud
And
then?
I
How
get
do you know?
Into VC, I get into VC, and and fucking Andrew MC12 was there. I respect that guy. He's very honest. He's not like Allnet. Allnet likes to hide behind fake promises. You know what I mean? And
Fake
so
promises?
I'm talking. I'm like, all right, Andrew, give me an honest answer. Is this? Are you guys trying to try to get a fit video? And he was like, yeah, we will. I was like, I respect Andrew for that because he gave me an honest answer. You know. And at that point,
I
didn't really
kind
care
of
about
feel
just
like
being
any
logo.
other answer would have been dishonest for you anyway. I think you were looking for a yes on that one.
Yeah,
but
I was looking for a yes.
you
but
were
it-
kind of, yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
I'll admit, I was looking
Yeah.
for a yes. But the thing is, at that point, I didn't really care about destroying the logo anymore because hockey was involved. I realized hockey was involved, and anything that has hockey involved except for Eclipse is gonna fail. You know.
You're right. Like, let's get off the hockey thing, right? So basically, you're upset on Mr. Allnet because he wanted to build a logo
no,
at
no.
Spawn.
Don't twist my words. Don't twist my words. I was never upset with Mr. Allnet.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, what the fuck.
You
man? I
you
don't
wanted
like
to give him
Cloud
a
Grab.
right. You wanted to give him a little smack, a little bit of punishment
a
for wanting
little
some
smack.
fit.
Like
yeah.
like you know, remember when he got smacked big time by Kami in June 2021? Just another
Yeah, but
smack.
that's history, man. You know,
Yeah.
like what?
Exactly.
So
I
what?
just
What's so
wanted to
wrong with
Google.
building an obby logo at Spawn and hoping for fit clout? Come on, tell us.
What's wrong with building
Yeah.
an obby logo at Spawn and hoping
Yeah.
for... Oh, nothing. I just don't like people, like, fucking
Right.
clout.
OofPlux is portraying himself here as like a white knight
You,
looking for
you
authenticity.
realize I'm LARPing, right, Frank? You realize I'm...
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
fucking twat, bro. You're just looking
Yeah.
for attention.
So okay. So you've got beef with hockey. You've got beef with Mr. Allnet. You said there's several other people you've got beef with.
Maxi Taxi.
Yeah.
I'll
What's wrong with lovely little
Now I'm
Maxi
trying
Taxi?
to, like, actually, like, be serious, because I don't want to, like, LARP too much. But, okay, so, like, the beef with, Maxi is basically just, like, we were chill, like, for a long time, and then he didn't, and then after I wasn't a part of Fifth Column anymore, he stopped liking me, which is okay, that's fair. And then...
Why were you removed anyway?
Because I already told you this, Frank, but basically I was in Fifth Column and they were doing this shit for like trying to like figure out some way to destroy this like really large big server, and they were planning for a really long time. I was like, this is kind of a waste of time, and then Basil just kicked me. So that's his decision. That's fair.
Right.
And so I didn't ask any questions. I was just like, Orson, did Basil kick me? And he was like, yeah. And I literally talked nothing. I didn't spread anything. I was like, okay, cool. I don't care. Right?
Okay.
And then a couple months later, Maxi's like, okay, OofPlux, I really don't like you. You're annoying in a speaker. Which is also fair, right? That's fair. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care. And then he started anti-clips, and I'm like, okay, this guy's kind of just like, he's basically the new whale. You know what I mean? Like, just, starting shit for no reason. Which is fine. You know, you can also be that type of player, right?
He's the new
and
what? The new what?
The new whale, basically.
The
'cause,
new
like,
whale? What
He
did
doesn't know
Wayo
who bullets
do?
or objects are.
Oh
I
no! What did
don't know.
Wayo do?
I don't, no. The Wayo is not a bad person. I'm just saying Wayo, I don't know if you know, but he basically, like, starts, like, a lot of, like, back when incursions were and, like, the purge was still a thing, he was, like, the person at the forefront of all the anti-shit, just because he liked to be, like, starting shit, you know? Just, like, I'm saying, like, he's that, turning into that.
He does enjoy a bit of drama, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
you
what I'm
know.
saying, which is fair.
I think
that's
we're
okay.
all drama
I have no
enjoyers,
problem.
though.
I have no problem with that. I never had a problem with anti-clips in the first place because really it just gave like Eclipse more people to work with because a lot of people don't like Maxi, right? Which is also fair, right? So
Right.
I remember a lot of people helping Eclipse because they specifically did not like Maxi. For example, Joey
Aw.
Token gave us a lot of items because like he didn't like the people who were leading anti-clips, specifically
Right.
Maxi. So
Okay.
shit like that.
Right. Okay. All right. So Maxi's not really done anything wrong other than being on the other side of where you're sitting, is what you're saying.
Basically, yeah.
Basically. Right. Okay. So he's not actually pissed you off personally.
No.
You sure?
No, not really.
You're not sure.
Or, sorry. Oh, sorry. Shit. Yeah. No, I mean, I am sure. Sorry.
Okay.
I was saying, like, no, he hasn't really pissed me off that much.
Okay. So this eclipse, anti-eclipse thing. Explain this to me in a nutshell, because there's a lot of people who won't understand what the fuck this is about.
I started Eclipse. Maxi gets me in group chat. He's like, "You're stupid." I start anti-Eclipse. I'm like, "Okay, I don't care."
Is that literally it?
What happened. No,
You start a group called Eclipse, and he's...
I start Eclipse.
Yeah.
It goes on privately for for like a week, and then he gets me in a voice chat. He's like, with odd pay, he's like, I think your project's stupid. I'm gonna start an anti to it. I'm like, okay, cool. Because honestly, the more attention for Eclipse, the more people will help. So starting an anti isn't really gonna do anything because I knew Maxi wasn't gonna have any people behind me, which is ultimately what ended up happening.
Right.
So.
Okay, so basically you started Eclipse, Maxi was like, nah, and then started Anti-Eclipse just to spite you.
Yeah, and
why would he want to spite you though? You seem like such a nice person.
Thing,
you know,
there's like a screenshot of Waifu asking him the main motivation for starting Anti, and he was like, you started Anti because the main reason is because you don't like OofPlux, right? And he was like, mm-hmm. So yeah, there is proof for this.
Right.
Well.
So basically, you two have personal differences. You're just not sure what they are yet.
Well, he was kind of the person who started this. He was like, you're annoying and a squeaker, which is, again, is fair. I don't know what else he doesn't like me for, but, you know.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of annoying squeakers, you know? I mean, like, there's dozens of them, you know? And yet you're the one squeaker he targets on as one he doesn't like. I don't know, man. I'm just, like, thinking, what, you must have done something. Yeah?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, all right, okay. So, have you got a beef with anybody else? Because this is the time you can say, you know, you can literally, like, just air it out.
So one, probably the biggest one, like, most people know about is Silver Eyes.
Yeah,
like
Silver Eyes has not been around for a while, but he is a very known name. Like, what happened with Silver Eyes?
So, basically, Frank knows about this, right, Frank? You know about this. So, oh, fuck, there's a ping, someone pinged me.
Yeah, ignore the pings, right? Yeah, like what did poor old Silver Eyes do? Because like I know Frank and Silver Eyes have had beef before. His poor cows dying everywhere. Right, what happened with you and Silver Eyes?
So basically we were in this group called the Lost Nomads, and basically, I'm forgetting the story. This was like a really long time. This is like 2020. So. Yeah, we were in a group. I was pretty, like, naive, immature, and, like, more than I am now.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
And we basically, like, built a lot of shit together in, like, events, and his co-leader, Tim the Enchanter, didn't like me very much from the beginning. And so, eventually, I said I was going to lead the group after one of the events, the Nomad Games, happened, and then I was ultimately kicked after that.
So you were basically going to stay around until the event was complete? Yeah, which is a good thing. Yeah. You know?
I was gonna stay. I was like, okay, I don't like this Tim the Enchanter guy. And the best way to probably handle the situation to not jeopardize anything else in this group is probably to just leave and throw things out that way, right? And let them.
Yeah.
Right? Which is basically what happened until I got kicked, because I was gonna leave on my own terms, right? And then I got kicked, and I'm like, and I get kind of pissy about it, you know, like typical. This is I was like, fucking what? 13? I was 13. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start getting pissy about this, right? And as soon as I start getting pissy, you know, then that's where the bad shit happens. So I basically started targeting the other Nomad games that they started to make. So I griefed what? So Fencing griefed the first one. He also griefed the second one with Team Wayo and II. And then the third one, me and Fencing griefed again. And then the fourth one, me, Fencing, and BSB all griefed. Like,
so basically, anytime there's a Nomad Games, you've been there to blow it up. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can feel.
Not mine.
But
not
yeah,
mine,
unless it was Frank's. Yeah.
Yeah, unless it was Frank's. Yeah. That one, I wasn't even.
So his second command decided he didn't like you, and banned you from the group, and you've been on a vengeance trail ever since, basically.
Not ever since. It kind of stopped. Like, me and Silver Eyes kind of sorted shit out, like, in August of 2021, and we haven't really talked ever since, because he kind of, like, left the community a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he has. Yeah. Okay. So is that your entire history of 2B2T grievances?
I'm trying to think. Apart from just random people, like, not liking me because I'm a squeaker. That's basically
Well, it sounds like you really do have a beef with anyone who's looking for clout. Is there a reason for that in particular? Is there something that, you know, happened to you? Maybe, you know.
You said I have beef with anybody who has what?
Is there anyone who's looking for clout or like to be on a fit video or whatever? It sounds like you have a personal kind of vendetta against anybody who's looking for that kind of clout. What kind of started that off?
That would be sort of hypocritical of me to say that, because I've been in fit videos. So
you've been in a fit video?
Oh We don't need to harp on this.
No, well, no, I'd like to, you know, because it's like, you know, we want to like go over everything, you know. So, were you in a fit video intentionally, or was it just like a passing thing? Like, you say you were in a fit video, yeah? Like, were you intentionally in a fit video, or did you
intentionally?
Like, well, you know, like, was it on something that you were a part of, or did you turn up to try and kill him, or what? Because, for example, Sven is in a fit video, and I know for sure he doesn't want to be in a fit video, but he just happened to be there trying to kill Fit, and Fit killed him, and, you know, so every time, like, I get a chance to mention that Sven was killed by Fit, I will, because it's funny, you know, but he unintentionally was in that video, if you see what I mean, yeah? So were you intentionally in the video? Like, did you know you were going to be in it?
Yes, I was aware. So the first passing mention I had in the fit video was the air destroyers thing.
Yeah.
I was not involved in the creation of that video. I actually found out about it from because a lot of the footage in that video is actually from one of my videos.
Wow.
And so Fit contacted me one day and he was like, "Hey, OofPlux, I want to use some of your video content."
So he contacted you and asked to literally borrow some of your footage.
Yeah, I can't look at the DMs anymore.
What a skank! How could he?
DM.
Okay, so you let him borrow it, yeah?
Frank.
Okay. What was the second one?
Just look at my.
Let me just yeah.
The second one. Yeah, mute. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second one was basically so the Mapopoly thing had gone on for quite a while, and so we had contacted Vincent. Like,
yeah.
To make a video because we really want because Vincent's videos are like really high quality, right? And we wanted the project to like have the history brought up because it was like a really long history of the entire project, right?
Yeah.
And Vincent made a video and we really liked that video, and then we contacted Fit and Fit was down to make a video as well. So
right.
And then we made a group chat. And
so you contacted Fit.
Hmm?
You contacted Fit. To make a video, right?
After the map was complete, that's correct.
Yeah, so it sounds like you've got Fit's ear. You've been in 2 Fit videos, and yet you're slapping Mr. Ornette for trying to get Fit clout. What happened, man? Like, did Fit hurt you in some way? Like, what happened to change you?
The thing is, Mr. Allnut, no. When the motivation is like Fit clout, that's when it's kind of like weird.
Right.
If you remember, you asked me what I think the definition of clout fagging is.
Yeah.
I said, like. All the things I've done on 2B, there's proof that I haven't done it for fit videos. Like, there are screenshots of me coming up with these ideas, like, or Don coming up with these ideas, like, months before. Like, it had nothing to do with fit.
Right,
It's just, like, ultimately, if you want to do a project, you want it to get more attention, right? Once it's done, then you can be like, okay, we want this project to get more attention, so we can get these people to make videos on it, right?
Yeah.
That's how you get your shit to be
I
known,
see.
right? Like how Mapopoly gets more attention because we wanted people to play it.
Right. Okay. So it's the idea that Fit could be involved when the project's done is where it's clout chasing.
But when it becomes a thing of like, okay, we're gonna do this for a fit video. Like for example, most obby projects nowadays are direct clout grabs. Like I have seen it myself. I've been invited to some of these. Like there's this one group, No Name Republic, who wants to build. This is basically leaking, but just as an example, like the biggest obby logo, and the direct motivation is just to get a fit video. Like
yeah, I've got to be honest here. I think there are a ton of fit videos based on obby stuff at Spawn. And I feel like it's been overdone, you know what I mean? Exactly. And I think maybe trying to get Fit's attention on that is something, you'd have to do something very epic and very big, you know what I mean?
And for Mr. Allnut, it's kind of just like sad because I feel like a lot of people have the same viewpoint as me, that this is also a cloud grab kind of project that he's doing right now, because number one, the obby logo isn't even bigger than the last video Fit made about an obby logo, and number two, it's not even halfway done yet. Like there's barely any progress being made on it.
Sometimes it's just something to do, isn't it? You know, you want like
if that's the reason, then that's cool. But then I find out that it's not. Like I kind of I kind of messed it up when you were asking me questions directly about the logo, but it's more like when you when you want Fit to make a video about something that isn't even complete yet. Like, why?
Okay, I see. All right.
Also, do something about hockey. He wants to talk.
Oh, well, hockey can talk afterwards when you know. Just give me a minute.
He wants to give his opinion on what was just said.
All right. Okay. Do you want Hockey to give his opinion now? Go on then.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Hockey. Off you go. I've unmuted you. How you doing, mate?
I just want to be unmuted so I can leave, so I'm not muted when I come back.
Oh,
fine.
okay. Well, look, if you want to give your oh, he's fucked off. Well, there you go. I was just gonna say, if he wants to give his opinion and like do a little interview in response, he's more than welcome to. Because I'll interview fucking anybody
Also,
when I'm in the mood.
That's me muted, so I'm pretty sure you won't be able to hear what I say.
Oh no. So, OofPlux, what else? I mean, like, how long have you been playing 2B then? Like, a couple of years? Like, how long?
Yeah, it's a couple years at this
Yeah?
point. It's like one.
He's 2022.
What do you love most about 2B2T?
Fuck, I don't know. I would say the community, but honestly, the past couple months have reminded me of how much I hate this fucking community. So
Can be pretty toxic, can't
I
it?
don't know.
Do you know what I mean? They can turn on you on a dime, yeah? Do you know what I mean? And it is a little bit like playground culture, isn't it?
no, it's not like that. I feel like a lot of people hated me before, like, just to LARP, like, before I became, like, more well-known. Like, I feel like this is just, like, a comment on the community. Like, I feel like a lot of people, like, clout kind of, like, makes you, like, more respected, which is, like, really weird. No, Frank, I'm being serious. Like, I think I've told you about this before. Like, fucking... If people look at you, like, before the fucking Vincent video, like, a lot of people didn't like me. Like, I was not, like, very liked in the community, right? Like, specifically because I'm a squeaker, right? And then after you, like, start becoming more, like, respected, like, people don't care that you're a squeaker anymore. It's really weird how people, like, disregard shit that they said about you before just to, like, you know, because you have, like, this newfound fucking clout or whatever.
Yeah.
You have a mention in a video.
I
has,
have
like, no
noticed
relevance
that people that have been accused of being squeakers before, suddenly, like, people are stopping the chat just to listen to what they're going to say, you know, just because they've done X, Y, and Z. You know, it is very fickle. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly what I'm saying. People who have said shit about me in the past now coming to DM me about, like, doing projects and shit. It's like, why?
Like whom?
Like, I'm not gonna name names, but
You know,
I'm
give me
pretty sure,
names, bro.
I'm pretty sure
Or
you
don't
know
say
what
it.
I'm talking about, actually.
I'm thinking actually.
I know
probably
what he's
Silver.
saying.
Nah.
I do. I know what he's saying. Okay, so like, what do you hate most about 2B and what do you love most about 2B? You know, still after all these years.
What do I love most about
Yeah,
like,
you still play, right? So you must be here for a reason. So what do you love most about 2B? What makes you want to come on the server?
I'm addicted. That's why.
Say again?
I'm addicted, kid.
You're addicted. What, to the
Addicted.
server or to Minecraft?
To the server. Honestly,
Yeah.
I haven't touched Hypixel in so long.
My God,
No,
Hypixel.
like nobody else is honest with this shit, but like at a point after you cross like a year of playing on the server, like you also realize how bad the community is. At this point, how dead the server is. Like the only reason you're playing anymore is because you're addicted. Like it's pretty straight up. Like
Okay, so you're saying there's no good people on 2B anywhere?
no, I'm not saying that. There's a lot of good people. Like
Can I
Frank-
ask OofPlux a question, kid?
Yeah, sure.
So, like OofPlux, what goes through your head when you literally look at yourself in the mirror and you know for a fact that you've been private banned 10 times and you wasted so much money?
Wow.
Like, and you're also like a fucking little child. Like,
Oh,
you don't
Frank,
have a
be
job that
nice.
makes you get big money. Like, why the fuck would you still play?
Again, because I'm addicted.
Yeah.
No, but
10 times.
Everything that I have bought.
You've been prior banned 10 times, man. How do you feel about prior bans?
Jesus Christ.
Let me just, yeah. Maxi Taxi just popped in and out again. Okay, alright, that's fine. But like, 10 times, like, what have you been prior banned for? Do you know? Or
No.
is it just like random shit?
I am not aware.
Yeah, me neither, mate, to be honest with you. That's really harsh, 10 times. You know, does that mean you've had like 10 new accounts to come back?
No, most of these accounts I've already had for a pretty long time.
Okay.
Like, for example, one of the accounts was Alex Kellerman, which is my, like, personal account.
Okay, alright. So that's not too bad. So you've not had to put like too much money in.
No.
Okay, so you're addicted to like, so what is it about it that's so addictive? Is it the
Well,
fact that your stuff's here and you want to protect it, or like,
No.
you know? Because
I mean,
I have
actually-
no idea why I play 2B half the time, mate. So I'm with you on
guys-
this. Do you know what I mean? I feel you. Yeah, I
The
do.
real answer is just that he has nothing else but better to do. Man.
Well,
Like, that's literally
yeah,
the
but like that's the same answer for like almost everybody who plays. I have nothing else going on, man. You know, it's like
I mean, now that it's coming into the summer, like, I have, like, for example, I went, like, on vacation a little bit ago. Like, there's a lot more shit to do.
Nice.
Like, I'm probably going to be going with my friends to the beach because there's, like, a park right next to
Good.
my house. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, server
Okay.
bad.
So, Oof, I also have a question. If you had to choose like one person, who would you rather fight in a boxing match? Maxi or hockey?
Hockey for sure, bro. Did you see his fucking body? Like, you see a minute ago, bro? That guy is fat as fuck.
That's not him, bro.
Actually,
Get out here.
it might be Maxi. Cause
Look,
hockey's fat.
look. If
Hockey's
you
so
have to
fat.
resort to taking the mick out of them, like in real life, what you think they may or may not look like, do you know what I mean? Like you could look. It's either a skill issue or a config issue, and if you want to take the piss, you've got to go for the skill issue. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would fight Maxi because I'm like 5'11", 135. So, and Maxi's, I'm pretty sure around the same. So I would probably fight Maxi.
Yeah, for real. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. So, okay, so this turned into the interview that we were going to have a little while ago, yeah? But then I got COVID, which was just fucking amazing. I'm so happy I got COVID. So apologies that I couldn't interview you with Mr. Ornette back then. But I feel like this interview is a little bit more honest than the other one was going to be. So, you know, like, that's a good thing. But, like,
I was LARPing a little bit in the beginning.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of LARP, but at the end of the day, this is the persona that you present on 2B. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're all a little bit LARP. There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so what's next for you on 2B then, do you reckon?
Quitting.
What?
He said
Yeah.
quitting.
Quit, bro.
Yeah, just ignore Frank. Frank's grumpy. He's a salty old grumpy
No,
bastard.
he's banned 10 times, dude. Like, it's done. It's
Frank, shut
over.
the fuck up, bro. Okay, if Frank keeps on fucking talking, can't mute him because can you mute Frank for 1 second? I want to say something about Frank.
Go on, you say it.
You can just say it to my face, bro. Don't give a shit.
Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna
Yeah,
be PC,
go on,
so-
go on.
Okay, Frank,
Oh, yeah, I'll just mute myself. What about
you're
that?
talking about quitting, okay? You made a fucking video talking about how you have 5 private accounts, how you're gonna quit now, and you still put fucking accounts in the private ban list, bro. You still get more accounts to get private ban. You still play on the server, and it's okay to admit that, okay?
So, OofPlux, name me the 6th account that got banned after that video.
Okay, no, I remember you put an account into punishments.
Yeah, go for it. You can find it right now. Because that didn't happen. Like
No,
you
you
described.
definitely did. You definitely
No, go for it.
Change. Oh, never mind. It was a change IGN.
There you go. Fucking
Never mind. Fuck. Never mind. My. Okay.
never try to outsmart me,
you
motherfucker.
still-
Oh,
you
no.
You still hang around the server, okay? You still hang around.
Of course, but
Yeah.
when I say play the server, I mean like no living it like 60 hours a week.
Okay,
That's
no,
what I
no,
mean with no
I don't-
living.
Okay, I
Playing, yeah?
don't. When Kit was talking about what I'm addicted to, a better answer probably would have been like Discord, like
Yeah.
the actual community.
Yeah, the
Like, I don't
2B
actually
Discords,
play,
yeah.
Like 2B unless like I have shit to do. Which
Yeah.
Not nowadays is mostly shit to do
Yeah.
on Discord.
You can, like,
So-
not log on to 2B2T for weeks
Yeah,
and feel
and
like
still-
you've played 2B just by
Yeah,
going on
exactly.
Discord, yeah? For
Exactly.
real, you know? You can be part of the drama, you can find out what's going on, do you know what I mean? Yeah, and, like, you can still feel like you're up to date and that you're part of what's going on in the present day, do you know what I mean? Which
Yeah.
is, it's kind of like, you know, and there's so many Discord groups. How many Discord groups are you part of with Flux?
I think like 1, 2, 3. I think like 30,
Wow.
40, 50.
Yeah?
actually.
Have you got a favourite group that you like to talk in that you're not necessarily, like, active in?
Probably T-Ganger Eclipse. Those are basically my 2 main groups.
Yeah.
Lost Nomads.
Frank, I'm going to kill you. Okay, alright, that's cool. Well, this is your platform, OofPlux. Yeah, you know, if there's anything else you want to say about anyone or anything on 2B, this is it, man. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah.
I really like black people.
Are you racist?
No, I said I really like.
You
I'm
like
an
black people. Well, that
I'm an
kind of
ally
sounds
of the
racist
community.
as well, to be honest with you. Like,
I'm an ally of the community. Okay, don't try to twist my words, kid.
so you should just like
can
people.
can I tell some interesting OofPlux anecdotes? Now that we're
Yeah,
recording it
yeah,
anyway?
okay, all right. As long as you let OofPlux respond to them, yeah, sure. Let's go.
OofPlux, remember that? Remember when you needed a dupe?
Yeah, man. Have you ever had a dupe, OofPlux?
Hello.
OofPlux? Have you ever had a dupe?
Yeah, the pirated one. Like I was.
Oh my God.
First started playing something, but after
Yeah?
that, no.
Did it work?
Yo, OofPlux, can I ask something?
No shit. The pirated. What do you mean, kid? What do you mean?
Right, go on then. Go on, Frank.
Oh, I heard something interesting about you looking
No,
for like
Frank-
financial support for like an investment or something. What's that?
Really? The fuck?
Yeah.
Financial support for investment.
Yeah, you were
Oh, yeah,
looking
I need Jew money to pay my prio now. 'Cause I'm poor.
Don't we all?
No, that's not it.
No,
I heard other shit.
yeah, I was talking to Soiled. I was like, bro, I need fucking Armor Smith fucking oil money, you know? You know Armor Smith's dad is an oil tycoon? I
Is
found
he?
that out recently.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rich kids on 2B, I'm not going to lie. You know? I based up with one like last year, and I just couldn't believe all the shit that was just landing everywhere around me. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? And he's like, I'm rich, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. You know, I kind of
No.
felt dirty all over, you know?
Like you said, I'm just running out of money, Frank. I just need that fucking oil money in my veins.
He needs
Yeah.
oil money. Yeah, I just need money. I don't care if it's got oil on it or not, really. You know?
So, Kit, do you have any more like questions?
I'm trying to think about it. I mean, how good are you at PvP on the server, do you reckon?
Well, like compared to the average player, I could probably beat like an average player. But
Yeah,
compared to
you've-
like an experienced PvPer, like there are
You-
not many on the server.
You've done pit fight, haven't you?
Once, yeah.
You've done one. Which one did you do?
I think the biggest one, the ninth one. I think
The
January
ninth one. Yeah, that big one. Yeah. How did you do, and how did you feel about pit fight in general?
I was one of the team leaders. I basically just sat on the beacon because I thought the goal was to defend the beacon. Anime didn't really make it clear what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I was just like sitting on the beacon trying to stop people from destroying it, basically.
Yeah, I apologize for that. Okay, I always would tell Anime like to try and make it clear to people what the rules are. Bless him, you know he always tries very hard. But yeah, so you were like literally leading a team. Yeah, how well did you guys do then?
I do not remember, honestly.
No, it
But
can't
I
be.
know we did not win.
No.
I know we did not. So that's all I remember.
Well, god damn it, you know. So, what do you think about Syndicate winning the pit fight of pit fights, the last one, the champion of champions?
Well, he deserves it. He's like one of the best PvPers on 2B. Like,
Yeah.
ironically.
He kind of came out of nowhere, you know.
Not really.
Okay.
He's been known for
Yeah, but he was sort of away for ages, and then suddenly he reappears to defend his
Oh, yeah.
title. It was really cool.
I mean, he kind of just comes back on TV whenever there's a pit fight, basically.
Oh well, we should have another one then, Frank. Frank, we should do a pit fight.
No.
No? No? Why not?
Because
I don't give a shit.
And Frank found a really good place we could have a pit fight earlier, didn't you, Frank? What was it, like a 10 by 10 cube in the middle of the ground? He thought it'd be perfect, you know.
Wow, Frank, you still participate in the fucking anime titty games, bro. I thought you hated that guy. That's so weird. It's so
What
weird.
the fuck are you talking about?
LARPing for yourself.
Okay, so how do you often hang around at Spawn, OofPlux?
I mean, I don't really play that much anymore, but
He's banned.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't really hang out. When I do get on, it's either just to fucking gear up new accounts on my stash or to
Yeah. You know,
Build
there's
it.
the one thing about 2B that gets to me is that I'm afraid to talk in chat nowadays because I want to be mean to new fags. And I feel like if I say the wrong word, you know, like, you know, just anything, just the word kill,
I
you know,
wish.
like don't get killed or whatever, lol, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to get muted. And that's,
Yeah,
you know, I really want to tell new fags to suffer, starve, please die, please leave, you know, like stop complaining. And I feel like, you know, if I was actually myself on 2B chat, that I would just get muted immediately. And I'm quite salty about that.
Wait, I'm reading the fucking VC text and links, bro. Hockey day. Frank, why are you telling Hockey you got dogs, bro?
What? What did I say?
Have you ever been
Oh,
doxxed,
yeah,
OofPlux?
That's something else.
Have you ever been doxxed?
Yes.
You have been doxxed. How did you feel about that?
Originally I was like pretty sad. you
Yeah.
know? And then after that, it was kind of like a relief. I feel like most people who've been doxxed on TV can agree. Like, it's kind of like a relief being lifted off your shoulders because you don't have to care about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
anymore,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like
What
protecting your
was
own-
the main pain of being doxxed? Is it the fact that they might ring your dad, or like the pizzas, or Because Mr. Ornette got sent a lot of pizzas, you know? Yeah.
It's probably just, like parents and shit. Because
Yeah.
like honestly, if I was living by myself, it was like if I was like 18 plus, then I probably would not care about doxing like at all. I would shoot my face and shit. But like, I feel like the main concern for me as a minor, doc.
For real.
Yeah, I can understand it's more difficult for someone that's like 11 years old to deal with
Yeah,
that.
man. I think everyone would agree with you, though. And to be honest with you, if they rang my dad, I would still be slightly terrified.
Yeah, but your dad's in prison, isn't he? Like, that's weird.
No, he's not in prison right now. He's on the run right now, Frank. Get it right. Jesus, fuck. Right? They haven't arrested him yet. They ring my dad.
Fucking fault for yourself.
Yeah, they ring my dad. They're gonna go, what? And he'd be like, oh god, no. And then he'd come round here and he'd ground me again. I'd be like, Dad, I'm 44. Fuck you. You know? Oh my god. So have you ever doxed anyone, OofPlux? Have you ever kind of gone after anyone's personal details, or?
There was one person, I think. Around 2020, after NoCom, there was this guy. He wasn't like in the TV community. He was selling this like NoCom V2 thing to kids. He was like scamming kids and shit. And it was just a picture of like the render of NoCom that's publicly available. And so I actually wasn't the one who found his docs, but I like spread it. On Discord.
Yeah. Okay.
This was a long time ago, after he left the community.
So you've basically partaken in most of the things that people on 2B get up to, you know, PvPing, doxing, blowing up, griefing shit. Have you ever incited a group?
Effectively, no.
Effectively? Oh, ineffectively then? Have you attempted to incite a group before?
I'm trying to remember because I don't really do that type of stuff anymore. Why is No, I'm serious. I actually don't try to do this stuff anymore.
Okay.
But I think, or well, actually, the one group I kind of like quote incited would probably be the Nomad games, because for like Nomad Games 3, I wanted to get chords, right? To blow it up. And Sand Turtle was like one of my friends at the time, and so Sand Turtle agreed, like in exchange for Prio on his account, he would give me chords.
Wow.
And it turns out I didn't even need him because Dig leaked chords by himself. So.
Well, god damn it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard Sand's name. Really have, man. So, okay, alright. So you've done a bit of insiding, even though it wasn't much of an effort. Yeah? Yeah. Have you ever tried to inside New Revolution?
No. Fuck no. Relevant group.
Well, everybody else has. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, what is there to inside? I have never...
Pretty much. This is what I keep pointing out to people. What is there to inside, man? You know what I mean?
That are like valuable that you guys have? I don't think so. So
we have our reputation. That's pretty valuable.
No offense, but the reputation isn't exactly.
What are you talking about? We've got a very high reputation. Everybody thinks we're awesome.
All right, one sec.
Are you telling me I'm deluded?
Let's scroll up history. All right.
Yeah.
As we grew, so did our store. I became an easy target for harassment and eventually base leaks. We were seen as an assortment of new players trying to fit in. And if you don't know, the 2B community will eat new and inexperienced players for breakfast. Our name was tarnished. Quote, our name was tarnished. We indirectly made more creators in the greater spawn region than
Are you saying you have to have a name to be tarnished in the first place?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
The reason I found out about me in the first place is literally because All Night got doxxed and Rad.
Yeah, for real, man. There was a lot of that, man. So what groups were you listening in on? Was it like J-Balls or like Gulag or like... What, Darren? Oh, go on, get through. So, my husband's just having a little bit of a chortle. Like...
I'm saying, can I get past me?
Yes, you can get past me. Okay.
Your ass is so big.
My ass is not big. He's horrible. He's mean.
Your ass is poggers.
My ass is poggers. You can ask. Okay, so highways. Grief them or leave them?
What happened in general? Oh my god, it's just pictures of Aki's face.
So, I mean, let me just mute you for a minute, Space, alright? I'll give you back in a second, right? So, yeah, okay. So the highways, what do you reckon? Should we grief them? Should we add to them? Should we repair them? What should we do?
Highways grief. I used to... Actually, that's another... thing I did on TV for a bit. I was like, there was this strategy I came up, which is like, if I had actually like kept to it, and if there's a group maintaining it, it probably would have worked because it did for a little bit. Basically, what it is, just fucking camp. If there's a highway being built, which doesn't happen anymore because HW is dead, but if there is a highway being built, just go to the work site. Fucking get crystals. Just camp there with CA. They have auto log on, so they're just gonna automatically log in and just keep camping the work site, like where the obsidian meets the netherrack, and just keep fucking camping that place.
So you're saying grief the highways?
No, that's not even grieving the highways. This is fucking killing the players that are making the highways.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same thing by extension, though, isn't it? Really?
Not really. Griefing highways is removing highways. Doing that strategy is just keeping more highways from being built.
Right.
See the difference? There's a difference.
Okay. All right. I'm going to write down the difference and remind myself for later when I need to, because obviously I don't know, because I have no fucking idea. Like, you know, I see highway griefer bots and highway fixing bots, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? You know, like, it's just all the, you know.
Honestly, I don't think HW kind of died. Like, I don't think anybody cares about highways anymore to grief him anyways. And the main motivation at this point would probably, for someone, would probably just be FitClout, and Fit's already made like 3 videos on highway griefing, so he probably wouldn't care either.
So you're saying building highways will not get you FitClout?
No, I said griefing highways, because in the past, like, MC Ren's motivation was to get FitClout, I believe.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if somebody, I feel like since HW's lost its relevancy, and fucking griefing highways won't get you FitClout nowadays, nobody's gonna try to do it.
Okay. So, like, a lot of people have done things to keep noobs out of spawn, yeah? Like water cubes and, you know, griefing the highways and, like, you know, placing withers. Like, what do you think would actually keep new fags off the server?
There's literally only one way: shut TV down. What do you mean?
Shut it down?
What do you mean keep new flags off?
Yeah, like what would make them make their survival chances like absolutely zero? Like what would you do? Because there's team no trees as well. You know, removing all the trees near spawn and.
Wait, this is being recorded, right?
Yeah.
I would probably bomb out like everything within the linked horizon wall.
So basically, turn it all to bedrock.
Yeah, everything inside Link Sky and Linked Horizon, just turn all the bedrock.
I must admit, because I've tried to escape spawn on loads of servers just as an exercise, something to do, and the ones that pissed me off the most were the ones that were just bedrock, nothing but bedrock. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, I'm over that shit.
Think from the bottom too. All the withers will be on the bottom, and it's really hard. Withers are probably the main withers and lava. Like those are probably the biggest. That's why it's so hard to escape the nether from bedrock level.
Yes.
Like, it's like as a person with no gear. Like, because you're either going to die from lava, you're going to die to wither, or you're going to die to something.
Yeah, and the withers will follow you. And you come up against a wall of lava, and you've got 5 withers above you. And you're like, well, fuck. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe Eclipse will make that it's you.
So we want more bombs. More giant great pits at spawn, nether and overworld, basically. Yeah. Basically. Bomb the whole thing out, yeah. Or just take down 2B, you know. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Mr. Frank to Mr. Swollnet, have you got any other awesome questions to ask OofPlux?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh my god.
In college? What do you mean?
I don't know.
He wants to know, do you think you'll still be, will you still be playing 2v2t, do you reckon?
I don't know. Currently, I don't have any plans to quit, so.
Yeah. So you see, you might be playing a bit of 2B and a bit of, like, real life stuff in between, sort of, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So what's the appropriate age to leave 2B, do you reckon?
Yep. Well, that wouldn't match up with anything I say, because honestly, I joined 2B at, like, way too young of an age anyway, so.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, because I've been told I'm too old for 2B. And
appropriate age to leave would probably just be like as soon as you get into college, in my opinion. Like as soon as you graduate high school.
Yeah, and then when you've finished with your life and you've done everything and you're bored, you can come back.
I feel like that's when a lot of people quit 2B anyways, just because college is like a lot anyway.
Yeah, for real. I get you. Well, that's very cool. Wow, so you've been really honest, which is unusual. So you can have a high five for being honest, you know, like, and just like literally saying it how it is. You know, I feel like you and Hockey though need to get together and maybe like, you know, possibly have some cake,
I was LARPing in the beginning. I do not care about hockey as much as you think I do.
Are you sure? Because I don't know. You had a lot to say about him. He's
Ask
like,
him to join.
100% sure.
Ask him to join.
No, if you ask him to join, I'm just gonna leave because honestly, when I play hockey, it feels like I have a tumor.
I thought you said you
Flux,
care.
Would you be interested in doing a podcast with me and Huck?
No.
Why not? Okay, well look,
Oh, is this
if
a
you
podcast?
didn't care that much about hockey, then you wouldn't mind if you joined. So I kind of,
No, that's okay. Well, okay. Let me rephrase. So I don't care about that. I don't care about hockey as a person, but what he says is really annoying, and it makes my brain feel like it's
why
gonna
why does he make your brain feel that way? Why?
because he's like sometimes I feel like hockey's just like the best. I say this a lot, but sometimes I feel like hockey's just like the best baiter around. Just like he loves to bait people, and then I realize he's a tad slow. Just a tad.
What?
He's like the master baiter.
Oh.
Except the funny thing is, he's not even baiting. He's just literally autistic.
I think everybody on 2B2T is autistic. I'm not going to lie. I think we all are. All of us. Some of you more
Well,
so
not
than
me.
others. Well, all right. Everyone apart from Frank. There you go. Right? So hockey in particular annoys you. So if we could study what hockey says and emulate it, we could annoy you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay, right. So there are things to be learnt from hockey. Not good
So-
things, just things. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
alright. I still
Well, I
feel
have a
like you two
question for-
should sit down and maybe, share a bit of
When
cake.
is
Talk
when
about
is
your
Hucky going
feelings.
to receive his evidence of the 5 tops?
Whenever Loki gets on private, man.
I'm muting people now. Feel free to say whatever you
I'm
want.
muted now.
Yes. So I'm going to rename this interview.
Did I guess right which was what your alt account was?
What?
Huh?
You're still trying to guess my alt account?
Yeah.
Someone might have guessed it earlier, actually, but I'm not saying anything,
No,
Did they send you a DM about it?
Oh, I'll DM you. Yes, my alt account is Kit Nightingale 2.
I would have never guessed it.
Yeah, it's Kitty Cat
Isn't
Cat
one
Cat.
of your isn't one of your alts called like Plux Oof? Like something like that. just-
I
just
would
around.
never have
Well,
guessed
you
that was
play,
Or
OofPlux.
like Plux alt, I don't know, man. It's like
New
something
player,
very
new
odd.
player.
It's like yours being called Frankalicious.
Frankalicious.
Oh my goodness, space. Seriously, I can't understand a word you're saying. I'm gonna mute you again. 'Cause
My
it's like, what
secret
the
alt
fuck?
was literally called Frank 2B2T.
Yeah, man, that
Oh
was
my God.
that was so secretive. Frankalicious as well, very secretive. The whole Jake Nightingale one, by the way, that was really very original. Yeah. If you could
Donald Trump 2B.
if you could start 2B again, OofPlux, right? Yeah, and you could name your character. What name would you have if you could have any name at all? What would you name?
Character?
What would you call yourself?
What would I call myself?
Yeah,
I can name it anything else.
yeah, anything you like.
I do not know actually.
What the
Mhm.
fuck's an
I
OofPlux?
have no clue.
You have no clue. Do you like the name
What's it-
OofPlux, or are you like,
I feel like it's very like distinguishable and recognizable.
yeah, for real.
Like
If I could start-
it's
If
not
I could
Oofplux.
start,
When I hear the name OofPlux, I think of like a child in his pajamas.
like,
Kill
for
him.
Walks
example,
down the stairs. and-
Kill him now, OofPlux.
Space,
Hey, kid.
space is recognizable, but it's not distinguishable. Fucking Kit Nightingale, that's distinguishable and recognizable, but it's a little bit too long. Mr.
What?
Fuck,
Are
this
you
guy's
are you
think
saying
it
are you
is.
saying you can't spell my name?
No. It's just like when you're in a conversation, right?
Yeah.
You want, for example, a company. If you're thinking about making a company, you want your company name to be distinguishable.
Yeah, you just call me Kit.
recognizable, and
Yeah.
like easy to understand, easy to spell out in a sentence.
Yeah,
right?
Kit,
Like
K-I-T.
people can spell your name out. It's just too long. Like you want, like for example, like people call you Kit, right? That's why people call you Kit because spelling out Kit Nightingale is too much. But for example, have you either people call me Oof, which is rare, or they call me OofPlux, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Right. So do you prefer being called
about my
Oof
name?
or
OofPlux.
what,
Yeah,
Mr.
Oof, can you like
Crimpnet?
rate all our names?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
OofPlux. How do you recognize my name?
I don't because I don't know who you are.
And mine?
It's fucking CR11MP, fuck's sakes.
See,
Or Crimp.
Crimp.
Um,
Crimp's a
It's an
good name.
uncommon tool.
I don't know. I don't really know who you are, so I can't really judge. But Karim, probably like, it's it's distinguishable but not recognizable.
Okay.
Because
Like in game,
it's a
hard
very
to tell that
uncommon
it's called
tool.
crimp.
What
In
about
game, it's hard to
Franknificent,
tell that
bro?
you're crimp. It's just like it looks like a bunch of
Oh,
random
yeah, no.
letters.
Yeah.
What about Franknificent, bro?
Yeah.
Franknificent. It's distinguishable, recognizable. It's like one letter too long.
So when
do you
Salsi once spelt his name Franknificant, you're saying it's a problem. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to spell that on a tutorial.
Yeah.
Frank.
Franknificant.
You gave me a book. It's called For
Beanbag is actually like, if you can get an IGN beanbag, that is probably one of the best.
I
games.
couldn't. I tried like back in
Oh.
2007. No,
What
2009.
the fuck? 2000? Huh?
It was taken on Club Penguin. Okay.
Club Penguin? No.
Yeah, this is where I got my name from. My mum said, "Oh, what about Beanbag?" I said,
Your
"No, that's a
mum.
dumb name," and then I ended
Oh.
up sticking
No,
with it.
beanbag
Bless
is actually
you.
like, distinguishable. It's recognizable. It's just the
Yeah.
right length.
What's his
Easy
name?
to
Did you
say.
ball
I
bag?
just
Yeah.
need to get the IGN.
Look, I got the name
that's
Kit
actually-
on one of my old
Guardian's
on a
not
server.
the same as it's pretty close to beanbag, but it's not beanbag.
It's B4 in bag, alright?
Is it
It's
beef bag?
BE4 NB84.
Space is really like.
I'll type it out.
What
recognizable.
about-
Yeah, I know.
What about
I
the
know what
name
I got.
Beef Bag? Would Beef Bag be recognizable?
Yeah,
Did you ball
probably
bag?
be the
No,
same.
if I could, I want to be way over.
Probably
That's
be
what
like-
I should make an alt like that.
Wait, what do you think of the name Hockey L8?
Did you ball
Um,
bag?
You stop it.
Hockey, OofPlux, tell me
my
Hockey
my
L8.
husband thinks Ginger Ball Bag is a great name. What do you think of that?
Yeah, maybe I should make my alt that.
Yeah.
OofPlux,
Yes, wait, I'm gonna try and change it now.
what do you think of Hockey L8?
Orangutans, did you ball bag?
Any fucking name that has numbers in it is not. is
That's
the
what
wrong-
I got told. Because I apparently having the numbers after my name was a bad thing, so I had to change it. Because apparently it was sad and lame and
I mean, if you want people to remember who you are, like if you're talking to someone, you want someone to like keep them in your mind. Like having numbers in your name is not a good idea.
What about having a 3 instead of an E?
That's fine. Shit like that is fine because you can still read it, right?
Right. Okay. I see. All right. So, do you think Beef Bag is a good name? If I was to change my name to Beef Bag,
It's like beanbag, except it's a little less recognizable, basically.
so it's less
What do you-
recognizable. Okay.
So, OofPlux, what do you think of the IGN Donald Trump to be duty?
Recognizable, distinguishable. Or actually, I don't know. A lot of people have had the idea of like some sort of Donald. Like I feel like you put some like celebrity's name in your shit, unless you're like kind of like innovative. Unless you're like fucking Roger the Rabbit, or something like that. Then putting a celebrity's name. Or, like,
So anyone
character's
who's larping after a real life celebrity's name, it's clout chasing.
What do you think of the IGN?
I
George
agree.
Floyd?
Yeah, I think this is the time where we mute mute Frank.
What about Fitler?
Fuck, does this exist?
Fiddler?
Fiddler. Yeah, Fitler. Yeah, Fitler's a good
Oh my
name.
fucking god, it actually exists.
Yes. It does,
And
yeah.
It's a space suit.
I can't
do you
change my
think
name
of
to
the name?
Ginger Bull Bag.
Aww.
What do you think of the name?
He
It's-
can't
it's
change
so
his
no,
name
you
to
can
Ginger
change your name every 30
Ballbag.
days.
You what?
Ginger Ballbag's been taken.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
changed
not been
one of my
taken.
accounts today.
I haven't checked.
Oh.
But
Feedback. I changed one of my account names to I Want to Be Wayo.
Oh no.
Apparently 3
Yeah, like-
letters is good for a name. Apparently the shorter the better.
Oh, that's rare.
Yeah.
Nah,
What do you think?
suddenly this career.
What do you think of the IGN Holocaust denier, but then the I is in one?
I think you're going too far. For real.
It's around. I've seen it online.
My God. Oh God.
Yeah, no, but Crimp's pretty distinguishable, eh?
I like
See,
the
want
word.
one
I
in
like the word crimp. It's fun to
I don't
say.
like the numbers in the name.
No, if I could have a number without, if I could have a name without the numbers, I would. But like,
Because if you had a female version, you could call her cramp.
Ginger Bull Bag's available.
Ginger Ballbag is available.
What?
Ginger
Don't
Ballbag's
take it, I think.
available.
I gotta wait 30 days.
He's got to wait 30 days, but it'll be a Ginger Ballbag before you know it, Darren.
Yeah, it's completely
I
available.
could change one of my alt's names and just steal that name.
Yes, be a
You'd have to
ball
give me
bag.
the old
Yes.
account.
Yeah, be a ninja
Actually,
ball bag.
I'm not the owner of the
I
account.
would
trade
I would
alt
change
accounts.
the name. I would change and then trade the alt, but like I don't have any alts that like aren't valuable currently to me. I have my little unicorn. I want to be way over.
So how many alts do you guys have then?
I've got
I got
3.
two.
Well, actually, I
I
have
got
3
one
accounts in
Or
4.
I got 2
No,
alts.
3.
Wow.
5
3
total.
accounts in total.
Wow. Well. I know somebody who's got like 20, and I'm like, why?
Okay,
Oh no,
that's
I've
like
had 20.
50.
Yeah.
I've had 20 SFAs before, and
Wow.
I just cheated on them.
So do you think people have got a lot of alts just because of the prior bans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have them all for prior bands. One's for Hypixel, one's for loading Problem 2B. Well, it's not really. It's just an alt account for storing shit.
Yeah.
I wish I
okay.
could have 3.
And then one's my main. So.
Yeah. I didn't want an alt. I was very upset to get an alt.
okay. Rate this username. No tricks, no spaces, just and like with capitalization at the front of each front.
What?
Of each
No treks?
No tricks.
That's terrible.
What do you mean no tricks?
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible. No, you
I've
know.
seen that account online, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's mine.
No.
It's never been on Tubi though.
It's a great name. how about tonics or like how about I don't know. No tracks. Why no tracks?
Tricks.
No tricks.
Tricks.
Oh, no tricks. As in like
Yeah.
legit. Yeah.
NOTRICKS.
Yeah. No, I'm worried. I would be worried.
Yeah, what do you think of my in-game name,
What?
Nintendo 2?
I think
It's actually really clean in person.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe Sega Gens would be better.
I'm gonna make no tricks my new 2B2T main.
Okay.
Your name better be Nintendo 1.
Yeah. Sega Gens. Yeah, for real. Or Atari STE. Yeah. If I could call myself Commodore 64 and get away with the 64, I would. You guys are like, what? Don't know.
Oh wait, you Nintendo 2 has what's the name? Name
What?
MC like the premium.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I bought it because it was on sale.
My God. It's sad. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Wait, is it like a one-time purchase or is it like a?
Well,
Then you
if
said
anyone
one
can
was
come
taken
up
seven
with
to
a
three.
really
You should add something real quick, an emoji to Mew. I'll send you the emoji.
Oh, Space is in
DM.
Australia.
Yes.
How much do you
This
think
makes
the
you
name
work,
Mew
girl, I
is
can't
worth?
tell.
How much do you think the name Mew is worth? MEW.
Probably not much.
No? Hmm. I feel
No.
like you guys are disparaging the Mew Revolution name. I would have thought it'd be worth millions. You know. No comment.
Nah, every
Although,
3-letter name's
The person who owns it has a pretty clean account. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I tell you what, if the name Kit ever comes up, I will freaking like stab a bitch for that. You know?
The name Mew Rev's not taken.
It won't come up. That account's just gonna get sold around. By the way, Kit.
That's-
It won't just come up.
You know, and they just
People have
won't play
bots
with
also,
it.
yeah.
They'll just own it, and it's really sad. You know?
I know, but
Yeah.
it's not horribly in this KIT.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Let me. I wonder if I should CRLLNP. Does that work?
CRL. Control. Like Control Alt. Like,
No. Like instead of a 1,
yeah.
CRL.
Yeah. See if Alt F4 is available.
It's definitely not.
Alt 4.
Yeah, Alt F4.
Alright, it's taken.
Yeah, fuck.
Alt 43 is not taken.
Ooh.
Alt 3
What about Alt F5? Huh.
Taken.
Yeah.
taken.
Bummer.
Alt 3 is not taken though.
Also
Oh, no,
6
Alt
taken.
Alt 16.
Oh, Nintendo 2. Oh, he's got little eyes on top of his hat. Oh, it's kind of cute. Okay, yeah.
That is.
Yeah, go on, look up Kit then. Who's got Kit? What do they look like? If their skin's terrible, I'm going to laugh. Go on, type that shit in. Yeah, that's it. Go on, Space. I'm watching.
The skin. is
Yeah, I want to
interesting.
see. Kit. K-I-T. What the Oh, it's a Power Ranger, isn't it? Yes, this is why I have a big
Osmo
problem.
like follows them.
Yeah, look, it's a fucking... Is that a Power Ranger or what? It's a fucking Power Ranger, right? It is, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a fucking Power Ranger. Yeah, man, I have issues, man. Whoever's got this account is just... I'm going to stab them. I want to stab them. Like, unironically.
You could try doing just KIT without any capital.
Or I could try writing to this person, like emailing them and telling them how lame they are.
Funny person.
Nah.
Yeah, really. I mean, look at that. That's Power
I
Ranger.
haven't even claimed their profile.
Shall I claim it? Can I claim it? What should I do?
Beanbag's just been taken by one of those bots and it's just left, like...
Just
Can I
sad.
try and claim this person's profile?
Yes, claim it.
Get
If
in
anyone should
contact
claim it,
with
I
you,
should
Beanbag.
claim it. No, I don't want to go anywhere near Power Ranger shit, man. That was sad back in the day, and it's still sad now. I'm sorry. See, look at all these cool
that's a
skins,
nice
man.
skin.
Well, apart from the Dream
Yes.
one, obviously. Like, you know,
Oh shit.
like, these are really cool skins. And yeah, you look up Kit, you get Power
My
Ranger.
skin's the best.
Is
It's
it?
got caddies on it.
Ooh. Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I want the name Beanbag.
Yeah. Mine's better. Mine's better. I designed mine myself because I'm awesome. Yeah. I've got
on
I've
that
got a
sign I
dragon on my
posted,
arse.
You wrote your name wrong.
What?
You're not getting this person's name.
That's just a Steve.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I need it.
What, Steve? Or Beanbag?
Beanbag. I need Beanbag. The
You need
original
Beanbag in your life. Oh wow, who's the red chick?
Then people will want my name.
Oh my god.
That's a shit skin.
Lulu. Oh my god. Jesus fuck. That's a lot of profiles. 194. Is that following, yeah?
No, that's how many people use this skin.
What the fuck? That's
Really
kind
such grass.
that is kind of fucked up. And yet on the Power Ranger one, how many people use the Power Ranger skin? Probably just the one. And if it's more than one, then I just I give up. Really.
I hate Power Rangers.
Yeah,
I
really.
used to love them. Like, which, well, I can't see that.
Yeah. So we don't know how many people are Power Rangers because they won't admit it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame them. Really, you know. It's just sad. I know, don't do it. Oh, it's a blue Power Ranger. Oh.
Well, we'll see who's shameful. Oh
Oh.
gosh. Oh gosh.
Beanbag was taken back in 2015.
Oh. I'm
Early
sorry.
2015.
Yeah. That's just sad, really. You know. At least that
I was
green
playing
one,
back
they've kind of made it look like
I was playing
nostrils.
back in 2012. Why didn't I get Beanbag?
I don't know. But you don't know this stuff when you first start playing Minecraft.
I
You've
want-
got no fucking
I
clue.
want the name
Yeah,
Space.
but I always wanted the name Beanbag.
Mm.
I want the name Space.
See, I am Kit. On my first server I was ever on, the Discworld, yeah, I managed to claim the name Kit. And then I bought the surname Nightingale using, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Like, and it was a massive family name
Yeah.
that everybody used, yeah? It's come to Minecraft and apparently Kit's already gone. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
You add an emoji to Mew.
mm. Oh. So is that you then, Nintendo 2?
Yes.
Yeah, I
that's
feel
my
like you
name.
could do with a bit more colour in your life to be for
No,
yeah.
it's a good skin.
Yeah, could do a bit more colour, you know. Maybe a few more unicorns, you know, bit of rainbow, you know. Perhaps a picture of OofPlux and Hockey having dinner together, you
No.
know.
Hell no.
Yeah, you know, like a little T-shirt, you know. Them.
I'll pin you with this emoji.
What you want to send me an emoji for?
Add that as a new emoji.
Mm. Oh my God, at Kit Nightingale. Oh, is that your face? Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's my skin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still feel like there should be more OofPlux and Hockey involved in your skin, you know.
Deck is still muted.
Oh, I will unmute Decker now. Right, I'll unmute people that I've muted. Sorry. There you go, mate. You're alright.
Why did you mute me for no reason?
I muted everybody because I wanted to ask OofPlux some hard-hitting questions.
Seems like an abuse of power, don't you?
Yeah,
think?
well, I recorded it, so, you know. It's
Well,
like,
why didn't you just like voice call OofPlux?
because it was spur of the moment, and I'm a git.
Spur of
And
the
I
moment.
apologise, you know. I
seemed
will...
to-
probably-
You saw my messages. I messaged you like 10 times.
Did
and
you?
just ignored them.
Oh, yeah, it's because I was interviewing OofPlux. I'm sorry.
Well,
yeah.
You didn't turn your headphones.
I ask your
Notifications.
forgiveness, and I'm sure you will never forgive me, and I'm just a terrible person.
Dude, Dude, I
What is that first name?
called Mr. Allnet on his phone number. I went on Doxman, found his phone number, and called him to try to get unmuted. Like, I had to jump through some fucking
That
hoops.
would have been fucking awesome, man. I would have been there for
It
that
went
call.
to voicemail.
Fuck! It went to
Phone was
voicemail?
dead.
No. Well, that's no good. That's no good.
What a
Yeah.
Also,
shit
someone took the
skin.
name on YouTube. Not like took the name, but someone's gotten big on YouTube with the name Beanbag, and they joined in 2018. I had it like 6 years before them.
Let me see. Who else
What
did
a
I have to
shit.
mute? Let me see.
They do like
What a
Apex Legends content. It's like the deadest game.
User management. Oh my god. There's a lot of bans on freaking
Why
mute.
didn't you get this name?
Okay. Well,
Beanbag. Why
Well,
don't you get just bean or end bag
I don't know.
rather than the numbers at there?
right.
I
Let me
could.
just check.
Hello?
But I'm kind of attached to
Hello.
BG4 NBAG 44 now. If I was to get Beanbag, the original name, I'd want it on an alt account.
You would?
Because I like the name. Like, I'm, now my main's, with the numbers. But I would probably play on regular Beanbag more often if I got it.
Phew, wow.
What capes has ever been around? 2011, 2012, 2013. This cape I've never ever seen, and this cape I've never seen. Same as that one.
Okay, no, okay, alright. Just trying to make sure.
Oh,
Like, yeah, alright. Okay, well, this has gone pretty quiet. So I am going to